Shabbat Shalom. When Moses had finished the work, the cloud, symbolic of God's presence, covered the tent of meeting, and the presence of Adonai filled the tabernacle. When the cloud lifted from the tabernacle, the Israelites would set out on their various journeys, but if the cloud did not lift, they would not set out until such time as it did lift. For over the tabernacle, a cloud of Adonai rested by day, and a fire would appear in it by night, in the view of all the house of Israel throughout their journeys. For many of us, our connection with God often seems elusive. We are not yet able to prove scientifically that God even exists. Our ancestors, though, were given a gift. The Israelites were able to experience God's real and awesome might. They could see it by day and by night. We do not always see the grand miracles that they did. Yet if we choose to see the daily miracles around us, and if we work to create a relationship with God, we too can also have a special connection, a special relationship with God. Too often, though, we are caught up in the need for proof that we do not stop to appreciate what God has provided for all of us. Perhaps it's time to change the way we perceive God. Like Moses, there will be times when we cannot approach God, either due to obstacles within ourselves or the obstacles God places before us. At any moment, our lives can take a turn for better or for worse. Our job is to experience and appreciate God in our lives every single day. It's interesting that when we started the book of Exodus, the Israelites were enslaved. Throughout the book of Exodus, we experience getting the Israelites out of Egypt to now be free. And as we arrive at the end of the book of Exodus, the last Torah portion, Pikudei, we arrive as a free people. God's presence appears to be a constant for the Israelites. God's presence now dwells in the completed Mishkan, not as something invisible to Israel, but as something very familiar. May we all learn to appreciate the presence, the familiar presence of God in all of our lives. Shabbat Shalom.